Hi everyone, this is Julia from Adventure Geek, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about first glimpses, first impressions of my brand new winter backpack. It's a 60 litre, it's from Naturehike. I'm going to tell you some of the reservations that I had about this pack. I'm going to tell you the cost of it. I'm going to tell you some of the features, some quirky, one thing's broken on it already. But anyway, if you're interested in listening to that, then let's go. Okay, as some of you know, if you've been following the channel, you will know that I'm a big fan of the Salomon Outweek, but it's a 38 litre with the extra bits and bobs. It makes it up to 44 litre, and I still couldn't get everything in that pack for winter camping. So I was looking at a bigger pack. I do have my Osprey. This one is huge, and this is the Aura 50. I've had this for absolutely donkeys, but it's really heavy. It's like just over 4 pounds in weight, so I really wanted something lighter, but a lot of the ultra light packs out there are mega expensive. So I was looking on AliExpress, and I was looking at the 3FUL gear. I'm a big fan of that particular brand, mainly because I've got two Lanshan 2 tents. I've got a 4-season and a regular season, so I was looking at their pack, but again, it wasn't very adjustable and it didn't have a frame, and I think because I'm small, that's one of the things that I was concerned about, is by putting all that weight in a frameless pack. I think I might be heading for a little bit of trouble there. So I then came across the Naturehike. This is a fairly newish pack on the market. It's called the Rock Series. I liked it. I know it sounds really girly, but I liked it because it did it in certain colours. And so I got the blue colour, which actually I really like. On the website, it just looks a lot lighter blue than what it is at the moment, but when it came through and I opened it up, it's a darker blue than what I thought, but hey, I still like it. So I've put most of my kit in here, with the exception to clothes, just to see if everything fitted, and I'm just going to go through some of the specs now and just give you my thoughts on it. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the features, some of the things I like about it, and some of the things that I perhaps don't like about it. Right, so I'll be honest with you, the first thing that I was worried about is there's a video out there on YouTube. There's not that many videos on this particular pack. There's a lady called Ruth, and she's similar height to me, perhaps maybe a dinky little bit smaller. Just so you've got an idea, I'm 5'2", which I think is 110 centimetres or something like that. But yeah, 5'2", and I've got a torso length of about 18 centimetres. So I was a bit worried. If you saw that video, you can see how tall it was off of her back when she put it on, and it just looked really uncomfortable. And then when she actually did a full review, she said that it started rubbing, and she could feel the prongs down at the bottom of the frame. So it's got like this alloy frame at the bottom here. I can't feel it at the moment, so I'm not really sure. We'll have to give it a test. So this is just first impressions. So first impressions, it actually feels quite comfortable. These things are never flattering, are they? But when compared to my Salomon, I actually do prefer this. So that clips on really nice. It's got that nice loop, so I like to put things on there. It's nice and stretchy. I'm going to undo that for a second. So it fits a 500ml bottle in here, but obviously you can put your phone or anything else that you wanted in that pack. I just like having the bottle here, but also it's got some really big side pockets. The side pockets are actually slanted at an angle as well, so you can grab your bottle quite easily. There is shock cord things that I think I'm going to have to get used to, but you can get a smart water bottle in and out fairly easily as you're walking. It's important to be able to stow on the go. So that's my smart water bottle there. So let's just work on shoulders. You've just got these daisy chains. This sternum strap can move up and down, but that's as tall as it goes. It won't go past there. So yeah, that is as tall as that goes, or as high as that goes. Good thing I like about it is the actual, some of the backpacks that I've had in the past, they tighten up backwards. So this actually tightens up, pulls in, which makes sense. But some of them pull out, which is really a bit difficult to do. But this pulls in, makes good sense. You've got some really big pockets in there that would easily fit your phone, and they've got some really good zips as well from a YKK. If you're using gloves, you've got cold gloves on, which I will be in the winter, then yeah, that's quite easy to do. I keep my Rode microphone in there. I just I like that, just hooks into my iPhone, so I can sort of take things on the go. So that's quite cool. So yeah, hip belts on either side. It's got actually, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got quite a bit of breathable room in here, and it's sort of fits on the bottom of my back, so that actually feels quite comfortable. Whether that will be when I'm doing a long trip and when I'm walking, you know, 15 to 20 miles, that might be a different kettle of fish. Okay, it does have load lifters as well, so you can pull it nice and neatly into your back. So that's actually nice and comfortable now. It sits nice on my back, so that's good. And I'll go into the details a little bit more when I take this off. So I wanted to tell you as well about the bottom pocket. It has a bottom pocket, which is, it comes with a rain cover in it. But actually I figured out, if this looks a bit weird, but if you pull the zip across, I've actually got some snacks in there, and I've got all sorts of snacks in the bottom of the pack. So actually that works quite well for me. It's like this bottom hidden pocket. I'll give you a little bit more detail later, but it's quite a big pocket and you can fit quite a bit in there. Also, I think it's a good place to stick your wrappers, so you can put your wrappers in there and I can keep them all in one place, which means I can get rid of that big bin thing that I used to hang on my sternum strap. So well, I'm going to have a quick little Mars bar, and then I'll get back to you on the rest of this pack and show you the inside and all the other features of the different pockets. Okay, so let me show you this pack then. So the first thing I want to show you is, obviously it's a 60-litre pack. It's massive, this thing is though. It's really durable on the bottom, and the weight of it, I need to weigh it. I'll put the weight of it on the screen right now, so the weight of it when it's empty. But the bottom has a drainage hole, and it also has a pocket, like a secret pocket. Inside of it was a rain cover. The rain cover is really naff. I've got an Osprey rain cover, which is better than that, but actually I don't use a rain cover anymore. This is quite waterproof. It's made of Dyneema, and then inside I've got a pack liner, so I didn't really need it, but I did like the pocket. So I've put an extra, if you're wearing gloves, it just came with a normal zipper, so I've put an extra bit of shock cord on there with a loop. I've just nicked that off of my Osprey, so I can use it with gloves on to get my snacks in and out. This pocket is huge. It goes up to here, so it's quite a big pocket, and the rain cover inside it was dinky, so not really sure what they was thinking there, but it's actually really durable. So if you're putting it on the floor, I think that would work quite well. So moving up the pack, it has a very, very huge stretch mesh pocket, and this feels really quite durable as well. It's quite a thick mesh, so it's not like holes at all. But one of the things that I really wanted is to make sure that I could fit my tent in there. I'll probably pack it actually inside the pack, but if it's wet, I want to be able to put it either on an outside pocket or in the front mesh. So this is, as I said earlier, my Lanshan 2, and that fits with room to spare quite easily in this mesh pocket. So this mesh pocket is absolutely huge, and also you've got the loops there for your trekking poles, both sides. It comes with a shock cord. My trekking poles, these were particular ones, are dinky because I'm quite small, so I've actually just put them into the pocket there because they just didn't fit into these loopholes. But obviously you can put an ice axe in there. or hang anything that you want to. So yeah, that's the mesh pocket, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so one of the things that actually broke the minute I opened it and tried putting my trekking poles in, as you can see, you have these shock cords on the side where you put your trekking poles in. I pulled that tight, and then this thing pinged off on that side, so that's broken already, which is a bit naff because I've only had it a few minutes, which is not very good. But yeah, I think that's awesome. On the side, as I said, they will fit and easily fit a smart water bottle on the side. You do have these, they've gone a bit mad with this shock cord. It's absolutely everywhere to be able to cinch things down and store things away. So you've got one there, you've got one at the top here. I suppose it's good if you were drying your clothes and hanging stuff off there, it's really good. And obviously you can put things in the side pocket like a tripod or an ice axe, anything like that that you wanted to put in there. And it does fit 2 1 litre smart water bottles inside there as well. Just in case you're wondering, that's just my snot rag towel, See to Summit little towel. So yeah, really nice side pockets, really like those. And they've got these shock cords on both sides. Don't think that's a bit weird? Okay, so as you can see, I'm quite small and the torso length of this is quite long. So from top to bottom is 26 centimetres. So I am probably, I think I was 18 centimetres, so it does ride it quite short with me. But so does my Salomon pack. That's 24 centimetres and actually really comfortable. It's probably one of the most comfiest packs I've ever worn. So some of the best things about this, if I open this up, this feels quite hard, unlike the Salomon and also my Osprey. It's quite spongy, but this isn't. This is actually quite hard back, so I can imagine you're going to sweat quite a bit. But as you can see from when I was standing up, there was quite a big gap between my back and the actual back of the pack. So hopefully that's going to give some ventilation and a little bit of air. We'll see, time will tell. But the lumbar region is really soft and padded, and I really do like that. Also the hip belts are really quite padded as well. And you can take them out. They're actually velcroed in the side here. You can take them out and you can move this up and down. So that's a way of adjusting it. So you've got a little bit more customization on that. One thing you can feel, and Ruth might be right on this one if you look at her video, there is a frame that goes all the way around like a big loop that gives some structure to it to make it fit better. But it does actually come just below the hip belt. So whether that will dig in on me when I'm walking, I don't know. So time will tell. I'll probably go away this weekend and see if we can give it a bash and see if that hurts, but I say I don't know. But at the moment this feels really nicely padded, and so do the pads, so do the hip belts. Alright, so let's talk about the back of the pack and the shoulder straps. So the back of the pack, you have, if we start at the top, you have a haulage loop, so you can just haul it up. Best way to do that is haul it up onto your knee and then twist it round onto your back. So that's a really big wide haulage loop, and the seams and the way it's been sewed is fantastic. So yeah, good quality loop there. As I mentioned earlier, you've got 2 load lifters as well, so that's excellent. You have daisy chains all the way through as well. So you've got these daisy chain loops. Well, I say all the way through, you've got one there and one there, so you've just got the 2. And I suppose you can put anything in here as well. The good thing about this is that the shoulder straps actually curve out, so you don't end up bashing your arms against the shoulder strap. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen when I'm actually out walking. We'll find out. And these aren't that thick actually, and they're not that cushiony. So whether I'm going to get shoulder pain with that or not, I don't know. But yeah, on first looks, yeah, it doesn't look that good. Okay, one of the best things I like about it is you have got an adjustable sternum strap, so these just move up and down quite easily. So that's some other customization and stuff you can have with that, so that's good. Yeah, so that's really the back. So let's talk about the top. So the top is actually quite cool. So you have these more shock cord attachments. They do like these clips. So these clip on and off here. And then you've got these really long cords, which I suppose if you put over the top, they clip in there and clip in there. Not showing you very well there, but you can see how you can add a like a bear canister or a roll mat or a Z-pad or something like that. It could go on the top of your pack quite easily. So I actually quite like that idea. So you can actually put even more stuff on top if you really wanted to, and because it's got a frame, it'll probably take quite a lot of weight. So let's open that. Now, one thing this pack hasn't got, which I don't know if I'm going to miss or not, on all the packs I've ever had, I've had some sort of cover that goes over the top or a brain that goes over the top. So all this has is, it's got a roll top, so it's just your standard roll top. But look how much, I don't know if you can see, how much extra room you've got on the top there. I say you've got this extra pocket that just goes in there. But inside, it's literally just one big cavity. So if you use a hydration bladder, if that's part of your setup, it doesn't have an extra sleeve for hydration bladder. There's nowhere for a hole to come through so that you can feed a tube or anything like that. So that's probably a bit of a negative. So you'd have to, I don't use hydration bladders anyway, so for me I'm good to go with a bottle. But there's absolutely nothing else in there. It's literally just one big hole. I think I'm going to miss my Salomon where it opens up like a suitcase. I think I probably will miss that. But I do like this extra neat little pocket in the front there. I think that's quite cool. And literally that just rolls up, does up like a dry bag. And tuck that in, and then that pocket zips up to these compression things wherever that went. There's a lot of cords and a lot of clips on this, and then that just pulls tight. Thing is, when you've got a lot of cords and a lot of clips, it just means that there's more things that can go wrong with it. So, first impressions, I actually really like it. I like the colour, I like the size of it, I like the weight of it. I love this big mesh pocket. I like the idea of a little pocket there as well, so I can perhaps keep tent pegs or whatever in there. I love the bottom pocket where I can keep my snacks. Whether that'll work or not, I don't know. But the proof is in the pudding, as they say. I just need to get out there and try it on the trail. So as I say, I'm going to go out this weekend and try out the Naturehike Rock Series 60-litre pack. See if it does work for ladies with small torsos, and I'll let you know. So if you want to see that full review of this pack, which will be hopefully within the next couple of weeks, then please hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get a notification to say that a new video is up. That would be awesome. All that takes for me to say is I'll see you next time on the next video. Don't forget, get outside, get inspired, go take a hike when you can. I'll see you on the next one. Take care everyone. Ta-da. Bye bye.